Welcome back to my channel, Create a Life. This is Tina, and we are going to be doing our planner Envy layout. Just give me one sec. There's a couple things I need to grab. We are going to do the week starting with the 26th of May. And if I can correct, it's going to end on 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. This would actually be June 1st. Wow. No. June 1st will be Sunday. Yeah, so that would be the 1st. Okay, so first of all, let's go over the things we're going to be using. I'm going to be using this washi tape. It has a see-through bottom and this blue on top. This is from the washi tape store. I'm going to be using the Live Love Posh Florals and Fruits and Florals. And out of this book, we are going to be using this set, which is, I will show you, that page, and these two pages. And then out of the Live Love Posh Yellow Blooms, I have pulled out these yellow boxes to use them in the spread. I'll place these up here. And then for the dates, I am going to be using the Agenda 52, and we are going to use these weekday and these actual dates on this spread. Okay, I hope there's not a severe glare. I left this date. I already whited out the other dates off camera, so it didn't take as much time. So I figured only doing one date, and this is Memorial Day, by the way. Okay. And then I am also going to white out this. I never use this, and normally I cover it up. And this is my planner, Envy planner. I still use it. I wish they would come up with like other things than just paper you could add to it. Like you could do the signature, and then you could buy a pack of the other layouts without having to buy another planner, because these planners are a little pricey. Okay, so we're going to start out with using the washi. Let me get my knife and my scissors out over here ready, because I will need them. And the first thing we're going to do is, we normally only do the actual day, but we are actually going to come all the way across the paper to the end of the days. This time. Okay. And then we're going to do that again down here. Let's see if I can get this straight now. Ooh, that was... Okay, my paper isn't straight, but I laid it down probably straighter than I ever have. Okay. Let's cut this. And get this off. Okay. Ta-da! No, I'm just joking. Sorry. I'm in a good mood today, so I thought I'd pass some of it on to you. I'm going to leave it attached together for the moment because I have some ideas. I was trying to see how much of this I had because I really like this. So I think I'm going to put this down here at the bottom of that day. I'm going to take the other strip, if I don't rip it, hopefully. And we are going to put this one up here on that day. And then we have little ones on the paper, just like this. And the dates are going to go up there. Let's hold off on that. See what I do with the rest of the decorations first. Okay, I have this little corner lemon piece, which I want to put. It's not a super corner, but I want to keep as much of it as possible so I can fit it in there. And let's get the other one. Okay, I gotta bring this around because I'm blind and that wasn't even close. So let's flip this around for a minute. Okay. Now I'm not going to cut those yet. I know it's going to drive me and you crazy. Okay. Now, in the opposite corners, I have total lemons. If I can, tweezers. Now, I wanted to see how much of that I could actually keep. And then we have this one. Now, Plant Elise did a spread on this one early yesterday. I don't know when I watched it, but it's cute because I had already picked mine out and was like, oh, I want to use that one. So when I saw her, I was like, well, at least she's not doing the idea I was going to do. Now, I know this isn't going to be symmetrical for you guys. So I'm trying to figure out, you know what? We just won't use that one. Okay. Now, what I wanted to do was I wanted to take these bigger ones and put them, that one up the center, put this one up the center, see if there's another one I want there. No, I think that'll work out just fine. So now, the job of cutting everything apart. I'm sorry, I'm doing this way off camera. I had to bring it to me. Like I told you before, I'm kind of blind. But here, no, that's not gonna work. Hold on, I gotta cut them apart off camera, or I'm gonna do a horrible job and totally ruin the spread. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let me get these corners. I can do these on camera with you. Why is it when it comes to stuff like this, I have preferences in scissors? Okay. Do this side. So how are you guys all doing? Getting some stuff done for this time of year, I hope. I've been doing a lot of planting in the garden, and I have a lot of flowers on my tomato plants, which is funny because I live here in Washington, and people keep posting, when can I put my tomato plants out? I'm like, might have been out. They've been out for about a month, and they're like, that's too early. I'm like, I've done it every year, but I start acclimating them earlier because I actually start my seeds and stuff earlier than most people. I'm sorry, I'm a tomato guru person. The quicker I can have them, the better. Now let's do page 2. There's the other spread you guys saw me do. So, why I'm doing this, let's talk about something. I am not here to sell you anything. Okay? I do not want you to buy something just because you see me use it. If it helps you, please buy it. If you like it, buy it. If you can afford it, buy it. If not, I'm sure you have something that you can use that will replace stuff that I use. I do not like the fact that people think that because somebody they watch has stuff that they have to purchase the same stuff, because that's not true. Okay, I'm going to go put my dates in on camera with you now that the hard part's done. So they like to call us influencers, and I'm not an influencer. I do this to entertain you, history for myself, so I can look back and see how far I've come since day one. Well, okay, let's be honest. Day one wasn't my first video. But, so I can see how I evolve and change my style. I will tell you already that I have switched out Thursday, Friday. Okay, make sure I don't mess this up. My happy planner set up for June, because I want that perfect planner. Okay? The perfect planner for me that is going to fulfill every need I have. And I really don't believe there is a perfect planner for anyone out there. There might be some that come close, but there's not a perfect planner. And to me, some of the happy planner layouts I really love. And I love a lot of Scrappy Wife stuff. And if you don't follow her, you should check her out too. Okay, what's the 26? I really like the stuff that she sells. I use it, and you'll see that the planner I'm switching to is probably about 50-50. 50 happy planner, 50 hers. I am not an ambassador for any brand, so I don't have to push any brand on you. I just create for you to show you different ways you can use products that you already have. And hopefully that helps you out. Or if you see something you really like and purchase it, you have ideas on how to use it. Okay, so if you haven't been in my channel before, you know I only use this for the weather. I only put the weather dot in there. I don't do anything else. I don't know why. So that question I can't answer. But I would like to put one of these decorative, I'm testing size. I can use this one because if I go a little into the date, it's fine with me. But I really like this. And it doesn't go. There's enough for me to put my little weather icon there. Okay, so now let's get some decorations down here. at the end, I'll punch it. By the way, this is not a Happy Planner punch. And the one punch hole, this one, the We Are Memory Keepers, it doesn't line up either. This is a totally different punch. But I own the big one, so I can actually make it work. Where's the opposite one? Here it is. I don't think I have either dog in here right now. That's kind of weird. Because those of you that know, my dogs are always in here. But I don't think there's a dog in this room with me right now. Okay, and because that's a clear sticker, we want to get the air bubbles out. There we go. So that it shows up nice and pretty. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to use the big one of that or not. Probably not. So there are certain things that I will not push down your throat. Because I don't want to. We are all adults. You guys can pick up whatever you want. Now, I do want to put this one over here. Okay. And I do want lemons up here. And I think I'm going, oh, not that small one. Is there, oh, here. Let's bring in, that's pink though. I don't have any pink. Let's bring this, oh, butterflies. Let's bring in these butterflies and have them up here too, right alongside the lemon. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do now because I really wanted to put that there, but now I can't put it there because I put this here, but I really like this here. Y'all know the struggle. Okay, I want to get a box. I do know that. To go right here. Oh, it's a good day. And y'all are going to ask me, what do you mean it's a good day? Because I put that down just perfectly straight. I don't like these lines sticking out the other side. So I'm going to get rid of them. There we go. So let's see. Let's do some more function. Because I need a lot of function. Let me grab all these over here. Okay, I want to do a double box for the weekend. Right smack there. Because I don't do a huge amount on the weekend, but I do a couple things. And normally, like, any to-do list I have runs both days on the weekend, not just one. Wipe that out. By the way, still using that Uniball signal. I have 3 of them and I love them. And then this is a little darker yellow. But the lemons have both colors. So it's not a huge difference. So I'm going to put a couple of these down. During the week, I don't like having all these checklists. There we go. I'm busy during the week, so I don't need as many. This is a brighter yellow that I'm putting down now because there's both shades in here. Let's put this one over here. Okay. More decorations. I want these 3 trees. And I want them right there. Then I'm going to take this big tree. Put it right there. I'm trying to keep the sticker from ripping. So, okay. Yay! We got it. I want to stick this one down here. These will all look better once I go over them. We need to add more butterflies. I want one right there. I want one right there. I'm going to put that planter right there. I think I want to bring in some of these leaves. I need another small one going the other way. found one. There we go. And my birdie on the lemon branch. Ooh. I am bringing him in right over here. I know this looks a little crowded, but I like my birdie on the branch. And then we're going to bring this birdie and I'm going to have him sitting on, yeah, he's going to sit on this box. We got more butterflies. So, I turned comments on. I hope you guys are going to be nice. Realize I'm new to this whole thing, but you can either watch me live or you can see me after the effect when I post pictures, because I do, or I am, I should say, going to do both. Need another bow. There's the bow. I need this little plant. Don't go down before I want you to. I want this little plant to go right here. And I need the other 3 butterfly. Oh, actually, let me use these bigger ones. Hold on, because that's the same, and I can't have the same butterflies. So we're going to put this one going that way. And okay, so we're going to, and then we are going to have this one going that way. And then I want this branch to look like it's coming out of there. Okay, let's see. What else? Everyone's going, oh my goodness, that looks a little busy. It might to some people. Not to me. This side has a lot on it. We got to work on this side just a little bit more. And we are, so don't worry. I want you guys, I think, going that way. I got another little birdie. This little birdie is going to be sitting down here on this I like the little birdies. And the bows. The bows are really cute too. They only have big planters. You know what? I'm going to do something. We are going to do a little bit of sticker surgery. As soon as I get some of this off of my actual scissors. Okay. So this has 3 in it, but I don't want all 3. I want the one in the middle. So we are going to cut it out. And I want the baby butterfly that goes with it. We're going to stick this one back on the paper over here. And then we're going to come, hi Hades, my oldest dog just walked in. Because what I really want to do is I want to lift this up. And I want to place this planter over here. And we're going to move this butterfly just a little bit like that. And then this little planter, I want it over here with our birdie. See, you can just take things apart. And then this one, I'm going to put right there. And now we're going to stick a couple of these single lemons around. Because that's what this is all about, right? It's all the lemons and butterflies and unique things like that. I actually want to put this coming out of here. And I think we're going to stick this lemon right there. And I should have another lemon. There it is. I'm like, I need another lemon. Another lemon. I want to put it right there. Do I have one more? Oh, yes. Good. Because then I want one looking like it fell on the ground. Okay. I actually need another box over there. So we're going to grab the bright yellow box. And I'm going to stick it up here. Right at the top. And let's see if we can't find something to connect those. Like how about a butterfly? There we go. Okay, hold on. I gotta stand up and look at it. Ooh, I kind of like that. There's only one thing that'll make me like this even more. Okay. This is the Zig Clean Color Dot. By the way, you can get these at Daiso, and they're like $1.25. They don't have all the colors. They normally only have like 4 colors. But they add color and they make your list stand out, which I really like. Okay. Now let's see. Okay. I think that's going to be it. I think she looks done to me. I'm making sure. You know how I always change my mind. All of us. We all change our mind all the time. I was looking to see. They're both going the same way, so I don't really want to put that there. Okay. Well, there we have it. Our spread in our Planner Envy from May 26th through June 1st. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you and your family is doing very well, and make sure to take care of your family. And remember, God bless. Bye.